Hi everyone and welcome to Returning Home Yoga with Jeanette. I am Jeanette and today's practice is chair yoga. I've recently gotten into teaching chair yoga and find it a lovely practice. I'm moving into a new sensation in my body that I don't normally feel with my other regular yoga practice. So even if you've never done chair yoga before and you just want to give it a try, here we are. So for today's practice, you'll obviously need a chair. I'm simply using one of my kitchen chairs. It has no arms on it, and that of course would be ideal. However, if you have a chair that does have arms, please by all means use it. I find that when I sit back on the chair, my feet dangle, my heels don't fully touch the ground. So there's a couple options here. You do want to have your feet fully connected to the floor. And so you might just slide forward to the edge of the chair. You might discover that you have quite a distance between the back of the chair and you. So if that's the case, you might place a couch cushion or a pillow behind you just to help your body maintain that straight spinal positioning. Another option would be to sit further back on the chair so that your back is supported by the back of the chair. And you might use yoga blocks or a couple of books the same height for your feet to rest upon. And so those are a couple of options to use. I'm actually going to use the books today. Does mean I'm going to be a little bit further forward on my chair, but that's okay. So as you settle into the chair, again, see if you can create a position where the spine is quite straight. If that is really challenging for you, please by all means do what you can do. And that goes for any yoga practice, even as we move through chair yoga today. If there's anything that I offer that your body's not quite ready for, or you have a shoulder injury or knee, whatever it is, please always listen to your body and pause and rest when needed, and know that you don't have to do everything that is offered. Okay? So let's settle into the seat. Arms can rest comfortably on the legs, or you might let your hands rest into your lap. And you might find that a spontaneous sigh arrives as you continue to settle. Just like the sigh that I just had. It wasn't cute, it's just something that my body needed to do in that moment. And so I allowed it. Let's actually now all together take a deep inhale. Open the mouth, allow a big sigh. And these cleansing, releasing breaths are so powerful for us to let go of whatever's been going on in our day, in our morning, in our evening. It really helps us come in, allowing the external world of our environment to fade away into the distance. So we'll take 2 more of those cleansing, releasing breaths. We will be pausing between each of them. And within that pause, I invite you to simply notice how your body responds to that breath that was just experienced, just taken. So we'll take a deep inhale, please. Big sigh. And we'll do one more of those, please. Deep inhale. Big sigh. And we might notice we feel a little more settled, a little more ready for practice. So please take the time to really feel how your seat is connected into the chair. Make any subtle adjustments that is required for your own personal comfort, yet maintaining as straight a spine as possible. A gentle inhale anchors the seat, anchors the sits bones into the chair. And as you exhale, really encouraging a grounding, more connection of the seat into the chair. This time as you anchor, inhale, feel your spinal column growing longer as the crown of your head extends high up to the sky without the jawline popping up. As you exhale, see if you can maintain any of that new length you just created in the spine, in the whole torso, really. Again, anchoring, inhale, grow long through the spine. Feel the crown rising as the jawline stays parallel to the ground. As you exhale, maintaining any new space you created within the spine. A few more rounds here at your own rhythm. Tuning in to where in the body there's expansion on your inhalations. And seeing if you can stay present on the exhalations for any areas of the body that might be softening, letting go a little, without the collapse of the spinal column. 3 more rounds at your pace, please. And when your 3 rounds complete, taking a few moments as the body returns to breathing itself, to notice any subtle shifts already within you, just simply from a few rounds of conscious breathing. From there, please allow your arms to come alongside you. As you inhale, slide shoulders to ears. Pause here. Exhale, roll the shoulders back and down. Again, inhale, slide. Exhale, rolling shoulders back and down. And again, inhale. Exhale. Good. Please place your hands onto the legs. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, turn your head one direction slowly. Pause here for full breath. Inhale, head slowly returns to center. Exhale, pause at center. Noticing if something feels different from one side of the neck, shoulder area to the other. Anchoring through the seat, inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, slowly turn the head the other direction. Full breath. As you inhale, head slowly returns to center. Exhale, pause here. Inhale. Exhale, bring your chin in towards your throat, maintaining length through the back of the neck. Inhale. Exhale, turning your head, keeping the chin in close towards body, and pausing where you find initial pulling, initial sensation. Holding here, breathing. As you exhale next time, bring your head back to the starting position, keeping the chin in close to the body. Pause here. Inhale. Exhale, head other direction, keeping the chin in close to the collarbone area. When you find that initial pulling sensation, pause and breathe. And on your next exhale, head slowly returns. Pause. Inhale, slowly lift the head. As you exhale, again, we pause for the integration. Inhale, grow tall. This time as you exhale, lower ear towards shoulder. See if you can resist the temptation of that shoulder rising towards ear. You might even have to place a hand onto the shoulder to ensure that it stays down. And return attention to your breath. If your hand is on the shoulder, please release it. Very slowly as you inhale, head lifts. As you exhale again, please pause. We're allowing the body to complete its cycle of energy from the stretch. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, slowly ear to the other side. And again, you might take the hand and just rest it onto the shoulder to prevent that shoulder from rising up. And return to the conscious breath. And as the exhale arises, lower the hand if it's there. Inhale, head slowly lifts. Exhale, pause. Okay. Let's roll the shoulders out. Nice. Let's lift the hands, and begin to create circles with the wrist joints. Both directions. Good. From there, begin to flick your fingers. From there, give your hands a shake. Shaking them out. Good. Let's roll the legs towards each other and open them away from each other. Let's inhale. Exhale, the legs open away from each other. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Allow your legs to return to that starting position. If it's available, lift one leg so your hands can slide under the thigh. If it's not available, just straighten your leg out onto the ground. Let's create ankle rotations. So if the leg is lifted, this is where you will be. If your leg is straight onto the ground, you're just creating the circles. Not sure if you can see that, so I'll just lift my leg a little. Let's come to the other direction if you haven't already. Good. See if you can keep your back straight. On an inhale, bring your toes towards your head. As you exhale, point the toes away from you. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. Inhale, flex. See if you can spread your toes. Exhale, point. Allow the ankle and foot to relax. Lower the leg and pause. Let's inhale, lift the other leg, or straightening it out in front of you. Create the ankle rotations. Both directions. On the inhale, let's flex. Seeing if you can spread toes. Exhale, point. See if the back body can stay long. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Foot relaxes, lowering leg. Coming back to the upper body. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. This time, just one arm lifts. Inhale. As you exhale, your other hand can stay on the leg, or you can bring it right to the edge of the chair. As you exhale, fold over. Inhale, that arm rises. Exhale, lower. Other side, inhale. Exhale, folding. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Other arm. Exhale, fold. Let's hold here, breathing. Your head might turn in towards the armpit, and you just might look forward. See what feels best for you, yet encourage the chin to be more inward than outward. As you inhale, rise. Exhale, lower arms slowly. Pausing. Other side. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Stay with your breath. On your next inhale, let's rise. Exhale. Slowly. My arm went a little fast there. We pause to notice what's different in the body. Placing the hands a little further forward, we move into the seated cat-cow. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, rounding your spine, chin coming towards throat. Inhale. Exhale. Now your head only lifts up if that feels good for your neck. The neck is not protesting. Inhale. You can also just keep your head more level and the chest lifting forward and upwards. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more, please. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, pause. Now you might need to adjust just where you are on your seat. Bring your blocks or books with you. As you inhale, grow tall. As you exhale, take opposite hand to leg. So in this instance, I'm using my left hand to rest it on the right leg. I'm going to take my other arm and place it onto the back of the chair somewhere. So it might be quite close to the edge. It might actually reach to the top of it. Play around and see what feels best for you. We inhale, grow tall. Exhale, turning just to a degree that feels appropriate. Stay for a full breath. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, return center. Good. Other side. Inhale, grow long. Exhale, opposite hand to leg, other arm comes behind you. Inhale, recreate length in your spine. As you exhale, turning a little further behind you. Hold for the full breath. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, return center. We're going to take that seated twist a little bit deeper. So we're actually going to turn to the side of the chair. Now, if you don't have that, if you have arms on your chair, I invite you just to go back into the same variation you were just in. If there's no arms on the chair, turning yourself so that you are positioned with your feet fully anchored. Let's inhale, grow tall. This time as you exhale, see if you can reach both hands to the back of the chair somewhere. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, maybe you twist a little further, but more from the upper back. So your right shoulder blade hugging a little bit closer to midline. staying and breathing. Good. On your next inhale, look forward. Exhale, slowly release. Letting the hands return to the legs. Please pause here. Let's shift to the other side. Feet fully on the ground. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, turning towards the back of the chair and letting your hands rest onto the edges of it somewhere. Inhale, re-lengthen. As you exhale, hug this left shoulder blade a little bit closer to midline. Stay with your breath. On your next inhale, look forward. Exhale, slowly return. And please pause for the integration. From here, we're actually going to come into standing. I'd like you to take your chair and turn it. Actually, we'll go this way first. Now, if you're in an armchair that doesn't move, I'll show you an alternative in just a few moments. But if your chair has turned, I'd like you to place your hands onto the front of it so that the heels of your palms are right on the edge here. Now, gently press in to the chair and walk your legs behind you a distance that feels appropriate for you to get a stretch through the backs of your legs. Now, your low belly is hugging into your spine. And you encourage the torso to find a length along with the arms and to breathe here. Now, for those of you whose chairs don't turn, you can simply stay seated and you're going to take one leg straight out. You'll inhale, and as you exhale, you'll fold from your hips coming forward. Now, your hands might rest onto the legs, or an inhale re-lengthens the spine. You try to maintain length through the torso, and maybe your hands reach towards the ankle or towards the foot. Stay for 3 breaths for everyone, whether you're using the chair or you're here in this position. For those of you here with your leg out onto the ground in this shape, inhale, lengthen the spine, slowly come up, and as you exhale, pause. For those of you that have your hands on the seat of the chair, pause. I'd like you to please bend your knees, low belly still hugs in. Walk your feet towards chair and come all the way up, rolling the shoulders for everyone. Now, for those of you that have your chair turned, I'd like you to shift it so that the back of the chair is now facing you. And the chair is still on something on your yoga mat or up against a wall, so it's not sliding. If you're finding it sliding, really see if you can anchor through your arms a bit more. We really don't want you to go flying, obviously. So from here, you'll place your hands to the back of the chair. Same type of thing is you'll encourage your feet below your hips, your arms and torso to lengthen, and you'll find a position that feels really appropriate for you. Now, if you find that this variation is not working for whatever reason, then simply turn your chair and return hands to the seat. For those of you that are seated, your other leg will come out. The inhale lengthens. The exhale, fold from your hips as you come forward. Let your hands rest wherever is appropriate for you. They might be on the shin, they might be on the thighs, they might actually be holding the chair, or you might actually find that they reach to the ground. We hold and breathe. Good. On your next inhale, let's lengthen and rise. And as you exhale, pause. So for those of you standing, you'll bend your knees, slow belly hugs in. Inhale, walk forward and upward, and pause. Let's all return to the seated position onto the chair. Then I'd like you to take one leg, roll it out. See if you can lift the leg and place the ankle onto the thigh and flex at the ankle joint here. Now, if that is not available for you, you'll lengthen, well, not too far out. You can just place your ankle to the other and let that leg roll open. The inhale lengthens the spine. The exhale, we fold forward. Again, you might hold on to the chair and just coming forward a degree that feels appropriate. For those of you that have your ankle onto the thigh, exact same thing. Inhale, exhale, fold forward, finding the position where you are creating a stretch somewhere through the outer hip, maybe in through the outer thigh region, and breathing into that sensation. Always, always, always coming back to the breath. On your next inhale, lead with your heart center, middle of your chest. Inhale. Exhale, lower the leg. And we pause. Choosing the same position you had on the other side, so either ankle to ankle or ankle up onto the thigh. We inhale. Exhale, fold from the hips, flat back. Finding the position that is most appropriate for you. Stay present with breath. On your next inhale, lengthen and rise. As you exhale, slowly release. Foot back to the ground and pause. Rolling the shoulders. Good. You can stay how you are. I'm just turning my chair back forwards. And we return to the experience of sitting, feet fully connected to the floor, And again, if your feet are not touching, use books or yoga blocks underneath of them. Especially if you find you're sitting a little further back in the chair and your feet are not connecting. And again, feel free to use cushion or pillow up behind you. As you inhale, lift shoulders to ears. Exhale, roll your shoulders back and down. Bring your arms to the back of the chair, hanging on in a way that you can. And if there's nothing to hang on to at the back of your chair, then simply rest your hands to the low back. As you inhale, lengthen and lift heart skyward. As you exhale, you might shift subtly forward. Return to the breath. Good. On your next inhale, let's come up. Exhale, slowly release your arms and pause. Roll your shoulders. Allow them to rest. Shoulder blades down and slightly in towards spine. We feel the neck grow long as the jawline returns parallel to the ground. And we return attention to the breath. As you inhale, encourage the breath to find its way into the belly. As you exhale, feeling how the air deflates from the belly, the rib cage, wherever it managed to fill into. A few more rounds. And allowing the natural breath to return. And to create a comfortable shape now. So for me, I'm actually going to slide back onto my chair. Reach for my books for my feet to rest upon. And I'm going to allow my back to be supported as we take a few minutes to integrate our practice today. If I had a cushion nearby, I'd actually place it up behind my back in the chair just so that I could maintain more of a straight spine. However, that's not handy for me, so I'm just gonna rest into the back of the chair but still encourage length within the back body. Let's once again return attention to the breath. Knowing that you can shift and move at any time to create more ease in your body. And we encourage all the facial features to soften. The crown of the head growing soft and relaxed. Every strand of hair upon the head, letting go of any gripping it might have. And creating smoothness upon the forehead, between eyebrows. The eyebrows and the eyes growing soft and relaxed. And the areas around the eyes growing soft. Feel the nose and the cheeks relaxing. The mouth, the areas around the mouth growing soft. And the tongue, and the root of the tongue, and letting go. And we feel the neck and the shoulders growing soft as they relax. Upper arms, elbows, lower arms, wrists, hands, palms, thumbs and fingers relaxing. And we encourage the belly to let go of any holding. The hips and the pelvis to soften and let go. Along with the legs, knees, lower legs, ankles, feet and toes. We give permission to simply be, knowing that if the mind becomes busy, simply return to the feel of the breath as it ebbs and flows, unhindered. And from here, we deepen the breath. And we bring movement into the thumbs, fingers, wrists. On an inhale, sweeping arms out and up. The gentle sigh as the hands find the heart. And we take a few moments. I thank you for joining me for your chair practice this morning, and today, this evening, whenever you find yourself on your mat, on your chair. From my heart to yours, namaste. If you're enjoying my videos, please hit the subscribe button just down below. Turn on the notification button by clicking on it as well, and you'll be notified when new videos are uploaded to the channel. And if you're so inclined, please leave me a comment. I would love to hear your feedback, your comments, and I will respond. Thanks again, everyone. Namaste.